Few seconds. Let's start with a new character.
Country home, take me home. Oh, there we go.
See, I try to make the character to look as close to me as possible. The problem is that they don't have the option for overweight or for weight. All of them are skinny people.
Well, this is a fantasy world. And in every fantasy world, I try to make myself as hot as possible. Not look like me, just as hot as possible.
Yeah, I always wanted to be like part of the Harry Potter world. So I was like, I want to have similar thing. By the way, can you hear my voice on the?
Yeah, I can hear it, and I can also hear mine, unfortunately.
Okay, no, yes, it's to cut the call, so you can just write in the chat and I will just answer that way. You want to ask?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. We're pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School for Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on September 1. Definitely not. I know for sure everybody that could join and watch this right now is probably sleeping by now. Yeah, that's normal because there is normally a 5-second delay on the stream from when it's recorded. Let's see, let's create a female character this time. Let's choose a base. I'm gonna use this as a base, but I'll change a couple stuff. Okay, yeah, this is the most normal. No glasses for this one. First, let's choose the hair color first. I'm gonna go with something animal-like color. This is the color. On mine, since I was from the get-go, I wanted to make it kind of similar to me. It didn't take that long. It's just like 20 minutes to find some decent parts. Yeah, I think pink purple is better. I like long hair, so I'm probably gonna go with this one. This is too short to my like. Freckles? No, please. I don't like freckles. Yeah, this looks like she hasn't slept in a while. These are what? Scars. I'm gonna put it under the scar. Eye color. I like this. Pink eye. Pink eye. No, that's weird. Go with the gray one. Ah, damn it. There it is. Make the pink the natural color. Oh, a single eyebrow. That looks mean.
That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going...
I am indeed a student, but...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
So what the thing is, whether it's a man or a woman, is the voice. Yeah, I know. I need to get clothes. Since this is gonna be just for the heck of it, we're just playing on easy because I already played something harder. Give me a last name. We're playing on England, so give me a British last name. Okay, that will be it. Ya puse el primero, chica. Yeah, the first outfit is mandatory through the first part of the intro.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before flying cars, there were flying carts with invisible horses, I guess.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is
Probably,
your
but I don't
traveling
remember right
companion?
now.
A new student.
I think I know which one you're talking about, but I'm not
Yes,
sure.
sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Only those who flatter gets the ministry positions.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
And there he goes.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, I remember those things that were pulling the cart, the carriage. I don't remember the names, but I remember on the lore of Harry Potter, you can only see them if you have seen death. So that's why they were invisible until you see the friend die.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Yeah, I don't get access to change their clothes yet. It looks beautiful, to be honest. The environment looks
How far
great.
did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
I'll be like, who the heck used to live in that castle, in that little castle that is in ruins? And how the heck did they live in there?
Mind your step.
I'll be like, isn't that like way too far away from civilization? What about food? What about everything they need?
Miriam spent years searching for evidence
You would need
of
to
a long
travel like 8
forgotten
hours
form of
every time that you
ancient
need to
magic.
buy something.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to
Yeah.
time.
Typically, yeah. How do you go up?
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, where did I start getting the spells? Yeah. So you will see the spells on the video that has
We're close
the other
now.
part of the
It's
story.
just ahead.
I tried to cover all the important points of the story that I had done on the first video,
Reparo!
which should be doable. It wasn't that much, to be honest. It's just that there is a lot of dialogues. First, I had a lot of conversations.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look
Privacy?
around
That's
for
way too
anything
much
that
privacy.
seems out of place.
And this game is adequate. There is a lot of story, especially because this is supposed to be a couple hundred years before the events of Harry Potter, so there is a bunch of lore involved.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
A private entry to the magic bank of Gringotts. It's not me, it's the character. You freaking see?
It can't be. Just a moment. This way, then. Stay close.
Oh, you know, during the trip we went to Universal, but unfortunately we were not able to get into the Gringotts ride because there was way too many people on the line.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I did got myself a little wand though. Also bought a BB-8, so now I have the 2 droids. That was in Disney.
Hundreds. In fact, we'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now are the nearest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the love vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12.
Oh,
Momentous day.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
On your way.
Your message in the comments just show up. I think might have been just a little spike on the Wi-Fi. It happens sometimes.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Reminding the banks were all like this. They had to get into pretty much a roller coaster to access your
Here we are.
purchase. I mean, for Hogwarts,
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
I'll say like
Has
about
been stationed at my desk
15 to
for
20
hundreds of years.
minutes, more or
In
less.
that time,
Or-
no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Don't make you love the bank.
Thank you for your
I
help.
mean, yeah, there will be interesting things to do in the bank if you were like that. Oh, sorry.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
One thing that a lot of all fans of the the Harry Potter franchise of video games like it is this, because this is how you used to learn the spells in the PlayStation 1 game, in the original PlayStation 1 game. some people like it that they had some of the elements of the original games in the new one.
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah, Harry Potter. The first game was about the first movie.
Professor, that symbol has
There was
the
a
same
bunch of video
glow as
games
the
from
one I saw
Harry
in the
Potter on
portkey container.
PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, to be honest.
Reveals the way
There was
forward.
like 3 or 4
Then I
games.
dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
It's a little bit harder to get the hair texture right with the current
I see
game
something up
engines.
ahead.
What
It
is
will
it?
take way too much resources. Yeah, so the way to make the hair right,
What happened?
they have to spend a lot of the resources into the hair only, because they will have to digitize the strands separate if they want to make it right.
I'm fine.
So a game, for example, let's say this game.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort
Because
of statue.
the example
only as a
is that this
reflection
game,
in the floor.
it weighs around 75 gigabytes for the game right now. If you want to texturize the hair properly, you have to add like another 30 or 35 gigabytes.
There must be... I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
That would be with the amount of different hairstyles that is in this game. Yes.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Okay, let's start some action.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Exposo! Levioso! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Descendo!
Yeah, the pronunciation for most of the spells are in Latin, so it sounds more on the. So some of the pronunciations are a little bit different when you see on the movies. And since they use the British accent on this one, you can notice it a little bit better.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happened? Oh, that's where the wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Stupid guy.
No, definitely not. I mean, it's fine. They're just trying to get you used to the counter mechanics. But this game is actually very easy unless you play on the maximum difficulty. That's the only part. The only point when it gets a little bit hard. You need to be like very good at timing your defense and your avoid. If not, then just die. Like really easy. That's what I have been going through in the main play. Do you remember what this is? This has been featured in a couple movies.
There you
I mean,
are.
yes.
How
Just that
did
for
you-
the sake of just showing you the first part, I just did it on the easy.
What is
I didn't
this
want to go
place?
through that pain again.
But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
He just explained what it is.
I wonder,
Yep.
follow my lead.
The witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Yes, but he's not Dumbledore. He's way older than Dumbledore.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation.
So far that I know, that's one of the villains in the game right now.
Beginning to think
I don't know if there is more to him,
Rackham's vault.
but if he's the only villain, I would say that he's underwhelming compared to Voldemort.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here, and we can let bygones be.
At least what I have seen of him so far.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
Okay.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to
It's
one
weird
key,
because I have it open on my computer and my computer didn't glitch. So I'm not sure what's going on. I was saying that he's the main bad guy right now.
For traitors.
So far what I've seen of him is a little bit underwhelming compared to Voldemort.
Where were we?
I hope better from him.
I'm not giving you anything.
Well,
And I don't know if you heard about this before. That
will be more.
the guy is like way older than Dumbledore. Like so far in the story, you don't even see any mention of Dumbledore. Not sure if you see gonna be shown. Probably as a young man. Yes, he was. The thing is, like, remember on the last movie, like the 7 horror crooks or whatever the relics of the dead were? I don't know the actual name that we were calling. Some of those relics already exist at this time, but Voldemort doesn't. So the relics were not created by him, like a lot of people thought. It's about 150, 120 years in between.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He
Yeah.
seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Welcome to the Forbidden Forest of Hogwarts, School of Magic and Wizardry. Oh, yeah, the Hogwarts Express.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I haven't been doing that good of a job on my main account. I'm keeping that a secret, to be honest. I want to see what the repercussions are, so... I mean...
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
That's the one before
Prepare
Dumbledore.
yourself to meet the headmaster.
The previous headmaster before Dumbledore. Phineas Black.
Nice of you to join us.
He's an
The
ass
sorting
so far.
ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. goblins.
Yes.
I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening. I'll be in touch.
I don't know if he is, but he's a big asshole, so maybe. Yeah, seriously, but this guy is. But the thing is, he doesn't have any. He doesn't share any last names with him. And yeah, she's like a great grandmother of Ron Weasley.
Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and
His name is Phineas.
Certain expectations.
Yes. Sirius? Is Sirius last name Black? I don't remember. Oh yeah, you are right. I completely forgot about him. Yes, he is the descendant of Sirius Black. He's the ancestor of Sirius Black, sorry. Okay.
I'm looking forward to exploring
Completely forgot Sirius
Hogwarts
Black.
and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
No, she's a different house. It's giving me Gryffindor because the Wizarding War. If not, it will give me a couple questions and then give me choose 1%. I'm gonna choose Hufflepuff for this girl.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
So...
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
So let's just say
You are
it.
here to
So
focus on your academic
Sirius Black is
futures.
his great
I'm sure you will
grandson.
have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance.
And there you
Lovely
have
to meet
Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
The great grandmother of Ron Weasley.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Yeah.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work.
So the great grandmother of Ron Weasley, mother, I think is it, or was father.
Here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Okay, I thought every common room had the opening was some kind of word.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like
Did it crash on you again? I think it's your computer. Because it's showing that you had gone out of the chat. Oh, that's a lovely room. Yes, I have it open on my computer as well, so I can check the performance. Oh, magic candy. I think you missed how the opening of the common room, and I was saying like, I thought every common room had to be open the same way with a magic word or something like that. But this one, you had just to knock it on rhythm, like tuk 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 tuk, and it opens. I mean, it's interesting. I like it.
Some introductions are in order.
Ah, introductions. I'm just gonna skip most of them, to be honest.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
You know what's funny? Ravenclaw is the only common room that you never... No, but Hufflepuff was the only common room that you never see
Nevertheless,
in the movies.
it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Yeah, actually, so
it was nice meeting
the common room for Hufflepuff on the game was made based on a few pictures that J.K. Rowling made originally for the movies, but never used at the end. Actually, a lot of the locations on the game that were not in the movies are based on original drawings of J.K. Rowling that were never used.
Can't quite reach. Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by
because
the way.
of her involvement
Really
in the game,
glad
there
to
is
have you in our house.
the big problems going on right now in the
Nice to
community.
meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first.
I don't know if you have seen that a lot of the LGBTQ community have been trying to shut off the game.
Especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Because J.K. Rowling is an open, again, anti-LGBTQ activist, so they try to sabotage the game from the streamers. But the internet community was stronger.
I did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Yeah, they were. They actually made a website to track whoever was streaming the game.
Try not to get lost in the castle
The answer of the rest of the internet community was hacking the website and turning it down. Yeah.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound
To be
like
honest, I don't
you.
care.
Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
I couldn't care
You're
less
the new
about why
Hufflepuff, yes?
they have the
I'm
problem.
Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh,
Yeah, I was
yes.
tracking
I'm
everybody
just a
that
bit
was
distracted.
streaming and giving you
Letter
the
from
link
my
so you can
uncle.
boycott that person.
So tell me,
But
I've been
then,
hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really
just
nearly
like
gobbled
pro
up by
Harry
a
Potter
dragon?
fans, they just decided to hack the website and turn
That
it
one
off.
is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course.
I
And good
hate
luck.
these introductions, to be honest. Okay,
Is the
finally,
new
I'm
Hufflepuff
done
out
here.
of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for me.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. Now, especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After
That's fine, it has a
much
complete different
discussion with
name
the
from
headmaster
Owls.
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
You see all those pages, collect them.
So that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Which will make it very annoying and tedious to do.
Thank you, Professor.
Having
but
to collect all the
what
pages.
do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated some kind of field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it?
Let's change our appearance a little bit for one of the premium things that I got from the pre-order. This one looks nice. And this one looks bad guy vibes. I'm just gonna keep it because it gives me better stats. Yeah, I'm just looking at the pre-order DLC aspects. No, it's just better without anything of that. And let's see. Why does it look like a pirate cap? I'll just keep it without hat. That's good enough.
Eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yeah, two different uniforms from Hogwarts. The original one and the premium one that I got from the pre-order. And then there is this dark magic cape.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you
Yeah,
lost
that's the
on
last
way
part I
here.
wanted to do the Hogsmeade. So I'm gonna try to do everything as fast as
Thank
possible.
you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside
The
the
intro
class.
officially
You'll be up
finished
to
here,
speed in no time.
but if you want
Judging
to
by
show
your
the
adept
whole
use of
story,
Revelio, you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague.
just let me know
as
when
to
you
the
when you
events
have to go
preceding
or
your
anything, so
arrival,
I will cut it there.
specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's
I'm not gonna tell you anything this time.
I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil,
I'm just gonna
Professor
wait
Fig,
until they finish talking.
your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.